Welcome back. Well, for the third year in a row, Cousin Subs and the Milwaukee Bucks are teaming up with the Hunger Task Force to block out hunger here in Wisconsin. Well, through the end of March, you can donate food at Cousin Subs, and Cousins will donate $50 for every blocked shot at the Bucks this season. So here to tell us about this fun campaign is Justin McCoy with Cousin Subs and Sherry Tessler, Executive Director at Hunger Task Force. Good to have you both here together.
Glad to be here.
Thanks for having us.
This is really exciting. I mean, Cousin Subs, you guys are a 45-year-old organization here, and you always are giving back to the community, and clearly teaming up with Hunger Task Force seems like a great fit with the Bucks.
Great fit for us. It's our third year in a row. We've raised almost $30,000 over the last 2 years and over 10,000 pounds of food. This season already, with the block shot portion of this, with us donating $50, we've raised almost $16,000 this year already.
Wow.
So, and now we're about to kick off the campaign here for collecting food.
Yeah. So when we talk about blocking out hunger, what does the look of hunger here in Milwaukee look like?
Well, Hunger Task Force supplies local food pantries, and so the food that gets donated at the Cousins stores will go directly to local food pantries. Nearly 35,000 people every single month visit a food pantry here in Milwaukee.
Wow. So when we talk about the impact, what does, because what you're asking is to donate 3 items of food. How far can you make some of these donations go when you're talking about supplying people with food?
Well, Hunger Task Force is responsible for all of the food pantries in Milwaukee County, as well as the soup kitchens and homeless shelters.
There's a map.
10 million pounds of food gets distributed throughout the course of the year. We're there every single day for those food pantries. We're asking people to donate 3 healthy food items. So that's important to us.
What does that mean for you? What are we, I mean, these are some great examples of non-perishables that are healthy.
Whole grain cereals, vegetables that are free of salt, fruit that's in its own juice, and we love to get milk, and we hardly ever get it. So if people can donate milk, and it comes in a box. Oh, sorry.
Oh, that one's vegetable stock, but there's
a milk here
So would it have to be like like an almond milk or something like that in a box, or are there other milks too?
Regular old milk comes in a box.
Regular old milk
these days.
too. Okay, so you can donate all of that, and that's really going to help people. There's any of the Cousin Subs is where you can drop off.
Yep, throughout the entire state of Wisconsin.
So this goes on through the season, and the fun thing is people can come into Cousin Subs and they get a benefit for doing this. Not only are you doing good and you're teaming up with Bango and all that stuff, but you're also getting an opportunity to get free sub and free Bucks tickets too.
Absolutely. So from March 1st to March 31st at any Cousin Subs location statewide, they bring in 3 non-perishable food items. They'll get a buy one, get one sub offer, and a buy one Bucks ticket, get another Bucks ticket free offer. So it's a great benefit for those that want to help support the cause.
And how do you see this really helping our community? We talk about trying to end hunger, block out hunger. Are we doing better at that now?
Well, I think that we're feeding a lot of people. I don't know that we're necessarily getting better at it, but I think that community institutions like Cousins and the Bucks make a huge difference. And when everybody works on the problem together, I think we can end it.
Who's the recipient? When we look at all this food, these huge boxes of food, I always thought, growing up in a small town, I was very lucky because your neighbors, we all knew each other. Nobody allowed anybody to go hungry. It was something that we all kind of knew. In a bigger city, that doesn't always happen, so we have to step up and be the neighbor. But oftentimes it was kids, it was families like ours, it was a working family, and I think, it's sometimes the face of hunger isn't always what you picture.
Sure. A lot of people try to imagine maybe a homeless person standing on a street corner when indeed it's the child waiting for the bus.
Yeah.
It's a senior living in public housing. It's a working mom who can't make ends meet because her wages are too low.
Yeah. What do you guys hear after this campaign year after year? Because this is the third year. The first 2 years you raised, like you said, a ton of money and did so much good. What do you hear from people at these food pantries and families and people talking about the impact that you've had?
We've had tremendous feedback. I think one of the keys for us was their partnership with the partner food pantries throughout the state, because we certainly wanted our local franchisees to feel like whatever they were collecting there would impact their community. So their partnership and allowing us to have this food impact the problem of hunger statewide was a big deal for us, and so the feedback we've had locally has been great.
I love that, and I think it's such a perfect fit with the food, great food that you guys supply, as well as then giving back in food to so many people who need it here. So I want to make sure everybody knows how they can be a part of Blackout Hunger with Cousin Subs and the Bucks, benefiting again the Hunger Task Force here in Milwaukee. So March 1st through the 31st, if you donate 3 non-perishable food items, make them healthy, at Cousins, you can also then buy a 7.5-inch sub. You'll get a free 7.5-inch sub and a Bucks ticket offer, as he mentioned, that buy one, get one. CousinsSubs.com/BlackoutHunger to learn more. You can actually enjoy the game, get in on it, help with Bango, help with everyone. We can make our community better. Thanks for being here, both of you.
Thank you.
Great campaign. I love it.